So good morning or evening or whenever I'm actually going to post this video. I hope it finds everyone super healthy. I hope you had a great holiday season. I'm going to leave all of the updates to the end of this video. I want to try that format out instead of kind of cramming the front full of stuff that if you're a newcomer, you maybe not want to see. So I'm going to give you guys an update towards the end. Stick around for that if you want. That's not what this video is about though. So I went on vacation last week, a Christmas vacation, and we always take our Christmas vacation at one of my favorite places in the world. It's a little town of Oak Island, North Carolina. I have some family that live there. It is just a very peaceful place to be. I posted a video of me riding my bicycle on the beach, and it had a very good response, but most people thought I was a little insane for taking my carbon TCX out on the beach. So like I said, my favorite place to vacation is a small little place by the name of Oak Island. There's a lot of fishing to be done, lounging around, and you don't see too many drop bars on the beach, if any at all. I can't recall ever seeing anyone on a drop bar on the beach. Now we all know that a beach cruiser is specifically made for riding at the beach. They have bigger balloon tires, they have rust resistant components, and they're very simple, so there's not a lot that can go wrong. But if you were like me, what if you want to do a little training with a change of scenery while on vacation? Vacation? What if you want to have a little vacation done? Are you going to end this week with a destroyed bike? Honestly, no. If you just take a few precautions, and that's really not asking a lot, your steed's going to be just fine. I've been riding at the beach now for a while. I do want to emphasize, none of what I'm about to say is completely scientific. It is just stuff that I know has worked for me for years and years. I always come back with a rust-free bicycle after a week of riding at the beach. Nothing is super destroyed. I can clean my bike, get all the sand out. It's not that bad. So I'm just going to share it with you guys, and hopefully you will be able to have a swell day at the beach as well. Before we really start this sandy adventure, you need to pick your weapon carefully. I choose to ride my giant TCX with 33 width cross tires attached to the stock wheels. I opted to go with my stock wheels just because they don't cost as much if I do end up screwing something up on my carbon set. I have ridden my mountain bike at the beach, and unless you have a fat bike, I didn't see a huge difference in traction. Once you get into the deep, dry sand, nothing really hooks up except for a fat bike. And I'm not really a fan of riding fat bikes at the beach either. I tend to ride half on the road, half off-road when I'm there, and I love the nimbleness of my cross bike, and it just feels cool riding drop bars at the beach. It's riding a drop bar bike on the beach, especially if you get with the tailwind, it's super fast, it's super fun, and I tend to not go to the beach and ride for 5 hours on a single ride. It's usually an 1.5 to 2 hour ride, and an hour of that'll be spent on a 15-mile stretch of beach. Really, the number one piece of advice when prepping your ride is lubrication. I brought with me the WD-40 brand of bike lube. I've had it forever. This little bottle has lasted forever, and it smells good. It smells like cologne. I don't know what's up with the WD-40 brand of bike lube that they came out with, but it smells good. And we stayed a week, and every time I rode, I made sure to lubricate my chain, and on occasion I would lubricate my pedals as well. The worst thing that happens if you have too much lube on your chain is that it makes an awful mess, but if you don't use any, you're going to have to deal with some rust damage. For what it's worth, I also ran about 55 PSI in my tires, if that helps anyone. I could have definitely ran less on the beach, but half of my ride was on the road, so I think it's a good compromise, and I also didn't want to stop halfway through and change my tire pressure. So once you have your bike properly aired and lubricated, let's move along to actually being able to ride your bike at the beach. My biggest tip for actually riding on the beach is that the closer to low tide, the better your ride is going to be. This is going to give you the maximum amount of beachage? It's going to give you the maximum amount of beachage, if that's a word. And also let you get on the harder packed damp sand that lets you fly. Once you get to the beach, you're still gonna have to walk down to the hard sand. It's kind of why I stuck with my mountain bike shoes and pedals this time around. They're just way easier to clean. They don't get clogged up as easy as my speed plays. It's just easier. And once you are on the beach, I try to go in whatever direction gives me a tailwind and just have fun with it. post-ride is the second most important part on my list of to-dos, right after making sure that my bike is properly lubricated. After riding anywhere near the beach, your bike is going to be covered with sand and salt. The salty air is what really kills your bike, and for that reason, I hose my bike off after every ride. You can either use a hose if you're at a house, or you can at least just take clean water out of a water bottle and hit everything on the bike at least once. Now you're really just trying to knock some of that salt off. After giving your bike a quick rinse, you're not really scrubbing it down, you're just wanting to knock off that salty air, dry it up, and keep it indoors. Leaving a bike outside anywhere is what leads to their destruction at an extremely fast rate. And that destruction is accelerated at the beach. So the less time your bike can spend outside, the better it is gonna be for it. For that reason alone, bring your bike in. I've brought my bike into hotel rooms. I've brought my bike into any house that we stay at. Just be courteous. Don't just track mud everywhere. Or sand, I guess. In conclusion, after following the steps and riding outside at the beach for a week, my beloved TCX made it home in one piece. Yes, it's a little disgusting, but there's no rust to speak of, and all it needs is a good bath with some Dawn dish soap, and it will be like it was never at the beach. Brake pads are fine, chain wear's not that bad, the bike's fine, it just needs a bath. So if you're like me and you just can't enjoy a week off and you need to sweat a little bit, taking your bike to the beach isn't as detrimental to your equipment as some people would make you think, as long as you take some precautions. The main points being make sure you lubricate, clean off, and take your bike in after every ride. I really hope this helps a little, and I hope you all had a wonderful and safe holiday season. My updates that I wanted to give you guys, so we're heading into 2021. This video might even come out in 2021. As you all know, I'm a lover of all things two-wheeled, all things cycling. And I've been doing mainly, I guess, bike unboxings, reviews, and then you intersperse in it a little vlog action with my racing, because I love racing my bike. But I wanna tighten everything up. I really wanna put out some good content this next year. 2 years ago even, I had no idea what I was doing. I thought people still recorded stuff on a handheld camcorder. I didn't know that a DSLR could even take video. That's how green I was. What I mean by tightening it up, what I had envisioned for this channel when I first started making it is getting more butts on bikes. So helping out anybody that is new to it. That's what I really think a lot of this has been. I've been really trying to put myself back into the mindset of a true beginner. I really want to help out as much as I can. I want to get the sport of cycling to be as big as it can. I did get one person that I know of to race their bike this past year, which was awesome, and he talked to me at a race, said I was the reason that he got out there and raced. But I want everyone to be a lover of the two-wheeled machine that I have such a passion for. Going into 2021, I'm definitely gonna do some more beginner-oriented videos. I'm still gonna cover the races that I do, and I'm gonna do all the unboxings of any bicycle that I can get my hands on. If that's something that you would like to enjoy with me, please like and subscribe, and I will see everyone in the next video. Thank you so much for supporting me. I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.